Rahmanir Rahim. Follow the advice of the Holy Prophet ﷺ when he says, when the Akhir Zaman enters, the age of confusion enters, pull yourself away. Go up the mountains. It's simple. Go up the mountains. Pull yourself away from populated areas because there's going to be a lot of confusion there. Even if you have to take just one sheep and to drink milk from that sheep, meaning to have a very simple lifestyle, do that and wait for Sahibul Zaman to appear. Don't try to change things. Don't run around trying to do things, because more you're trying to do, more confusion there's going to be. They're going to let you to succeed 1 year, 2 years, then after that third year, more confusion is going to happen to you. This is what you can do to protect. And once you pull yourself out from that confusion, Prophet ﷺ is also saying, don't try to learn as much Islamic knowledge as you can, also because there's going to be a lot of confusion there. Because there's going to be so many scholars, they look like sheep, but they're actually wolves inside. Never forget, Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam is going to come and he's going to slaughter 70,000 scholars of Islam. That is one of the first things that he's going to do. Because these are the scholars, these are the alims and ulamas that is making the people, majority of the people, to run away from real Islam. So pull yourself back from that. Small knowledge that you have, be sincere. Be a good, humble one. Step in your ego, remember Allah, live a simple lifestyle. You get the taste of life and you get the taste of hereafter. Shaykh Maulana Qaddasallahu Sir saying, if you smoke just one cigarette, you're supporting the kingdom of Shaitan. You're supporting the kingdom of Dajjal. Look to see what is forbidden. Look to see what is halal. Whatever thing that you're doing that is forbidden, it is supporting the kingdom of Dajjal. Look deeper in there. It is halal, but look deeper. Try to understand. Although it is halal, what is this whole industry? It is halal to wear clothes, correct? Who can say it is haram to wear clothes? It is halal to wear shoes. Now let me tell you a little bit of something. We don't like to open these things too much to people because they may get turned off or they may not believe, or it's going to be very hard on them. But you don't have to be a Muslim, you don't have to be a believer, you don't have to be a saint to know that so many of the products that we are using, especially in the West, it is made not only by child labor, but by people who are not given their rights properly to produce these things that we are using, that we're paying hundreds and thousands of dollars sometimes, but they are getting just a few cents. Slavery, there is more slavery in this world right now than ever there was before. What Islam is doing, Islam puts a law into slavery. Islam puts a law into war, that more that you are doing it and you have to correctly hold on to that law and to enforce it, more you're doing it, more you're going to realize that it is something that is not so easy to do, and more you are going to stop that action. Do you understand? Never before in the history of mankind, until the Holy Prophet ﷺ came, that he says war, and there are rules, strict rules and laws to govern a war. You cannot kill any women or children. You cannot kill the old people. You cannot harm the trees. You cannot harm the livestock. You cannot burn anything. You cannot harm the religious people. You cannot burn and destroy the religious houses. These are laws that the Prophet ﷺ put. So now he's making the war very streamlined. And this war is now going to be for the sake of Allah. It is not something that they're saying because you are the victors, then you can do anything that you want to the land. Slavery. There are so many laws to the rules of slavery that it makes it more and more and more difficult for people now to follow that properly, and it is better to free them. That for every punishment in Islam, that if you do something, for example, if you break your fast during the month of Ramadan without any real reason, and you have to pay back. This is one example. And there's so many things in Islamic law that if you break the rules, then what is the punishment? They say you can do this, you can do that, pay money, or you can free a slave. That now all these things is pushing us to what? To saying it is better to grant them freedom. But even in owning a slave, there are so many specific guidelines to that never before the world has seen this kind of religious and ethics. Where you're going to find, in which religious book you're going to find what we already have in Islam, that the Prophet says, my slave, he eats what I eat, he wears what I wear, he sleeps as I sleep. Where are you going to find it? So, protect yourself also from this dajjalic system. Surround yourself in a good jamaat. Because Islam, it is to be in a jami. Not just jami as a masjid, but to be in the jamaat with people who are going to be in an association. That time you can practice it. This is Akhir Zaman. We have to understand how to conduct ourselves in the Akhir Zaman. Otherwise, if you don't have wisdom, you may have certain practices, but you don't have the wisdom, you're going to be heedless, and shaitan can just mislead you. You think you're still in Siratul Mustaqim, but you've strayed so far away. You made a detour, you strayed so far away from the main highway that it's going to take you forever to get back, if you get back. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha. Amin. Assalamu alaikum. Last question, say.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How much darker can this world get? I heard you say in a sohbet that Imam Mehdi alayhi salam will appear when this world is in complete darkness. How close is this world to that point?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Very close. Very, very close. It's going to get worse. We must prepare ourselves for that. If you don't know how to live as believers in a jamaat, your faith is not going to save you in those days. If you don't know how to share, if you don't know how to be patient, if you don't know how to get along in those days when there's not going to be any food, in those days when your own family members, they're going to jump to eat you, in those days when people are going to sell themselves or their loved ones for a piece of bread, if you're not preparing yourselves, you'll never survive in those days, and you'll never make your faith to survive. This is one of the reasons why Tariqat's concentrating, our association is concentrating on how to live according to the Sunnat, how to live in the Dergah in preparation for those times. How to step on our ego. May Allah keep us in safety and always under the dome of the awliya Allah. We are asking that we hold on to the jubbah, that we are always looking to their light, that we will not get confused. May Allah forgive me and bless you for the sake of the Holy Prophet. Al-Fatiha. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.